Are we rocking? There we go. We're rocking. Rock. Oh yes. Once again, it's that time. PoGokeRo brings you another pirate broadcast. Today we're doing our homework. Hi, good afternoon everyone. I am PoGokeRo, and I am here in my Minecraft mine under my base, digging up obsidian, because obsidian is what I need to make gold farms, which is my goal. I want to make a gold farm. So, to that end, I am gathering lots and lots of obsidian, as much as I can get. The problem is that, number one, obsidian takes a long time to mine. Even with my uber pickaxe, it takes me a while to mine it. Okay, I'll turn this down a bit. Even with my uber pickaxe, it takes me a while to mine stuff. And then, number two, I'm working around lava, so that's always a bad idea. Like, I could die, or the thing that I just mined could fall in that lava, and I don't get it. So, like, yeah, all sorts of things can happen. Working with lava. So I'm just trying to, like, get obsidian so I can make gold farms, and then I can make use of other things that I'm working on. So it's a lot of hard work right now, but it will pay off in the future. And that is the mantra I want you to have for this episode. Because tomorrow, my fellow Americans, tomorrow is a big day. Tomorrow, Mr. Robert Mueller testifies in public, and he answers questions, which he hasn't really done. Oh, crap, okay. Which he hasn't really done, like, at all since coming on the job. So yeah, this is like some fun stuff. See, that one fell in, see? So what we do know is that Trump has been going around crowing about how the report has exonerated him. Number one. Number two, he also says that the report is a sham, that it doesn't mean anything. So at number one, it exonerates him, and it's a no good report. So it's good and it's no good at the same time. That's what Trump says. Okay, the next thing is that Trump has been trying really hard to stop this report from coming out. And when you read the report, you find out that, like, you know, there's all these times that he tried to stop law enforcement from doing their jobs. All these times. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that, senor? Why would you do that? But yeah, there he did. There he was. There he was. Obstructing justice over and over and over again. To what end? Why would you do this? Alright. And I think we all know the answer to that, but, you know, I'm gonna keep it mysterious and unspoken for the moment. Okay. Well, but that's the problem. You're gonna be like, yo, but PoGokeRo, I didn't read the report. Like, how can I understand anything that happens tomorrow if I haven't read the report? And I'm like, Yeah, okay, we're in the same boat. I haven't really read all the report either. It's a big report. It's like 400 pages. And like it's a lot of stuff to just sit and read through, especially if you don't have it in paper. And if you're gonna print it, it's like 400 something crazy pages. So that's gonna cost you a bunch of money. If you buy it on the internet, if you buy it from like Amazon or somebody, I don't know, that's gonna cost you like $10. But then you gotta wait for it. It's not instant gratification. You could read it online, but it's not the same. So like, yeah, right? All these like first world problems. I get it. But hey, that's what I'm here for, right? I'm a lazy bastard too. You have no idea how lazy I am. Like, I work really hard to be lazy. Yeah. So I made this show where I'm mining obsidian for the future. And yeah, I'm mining. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna let you in on a little happy coincidence that happened to me today. I was looking through politics new on Reddit, and what did I find? But a link to oh hey, that's a good idea. Okay, I found a link to a paper. I mean, it was just a PDF. It wasn't even a paper. It was a PDF. So who's gonna read a PDF? Like, nobody. But I did. So and who is this group? I gotta remember. It's dude. I looked it up. I have it on here. American Constitution Society. They're a legal non-profit all about the Constitution. Ah, so loud. All right. Okay. So it's all about the Constitution. So yeah, no, not this one. Okay, and they put out this paper, and this paper is a cheat sheet about the Mueller investigation. Man, what is this nonsense? This is craziness. Just want to chill. Yeah, like chill. There we go. Nice. Something I can chill. All right. So they put out this paper, and it's like a cheat sheet. This is kind of dangerous, yeah. I can't jump out of that hole quickly. There we go. About the Mueller report, and let me read to you some of the findings from it. So this report from the American Constitution Society says that, number one, the special counsel's investigation uncovered extensive criminal activity. That's the first thing you have to know about the Mueller investigation. It uncovered extensive criminal activity. Right. The investigation produced 37 indictments, 7 guilty pleas or convictions, and compelling evidence that the president obstructed justice on multiple occasions. Mueller also uncovered and referred 14 criminal matters to other components of the Department of Justice. So not only did he do his work, but he sent out 14 other cases, that are ongoing. Trump associates repeatedly lied to investigators about contacts with Russians, and President Trump refused to answer questions about his efforts to impede federal proceedings and influence the testimony of witnesses. So Trump, yeah, did a bunch of witness tampering by offering dangling pardons and stuff. I'm sure he sent goons to intimidate people. And yeah, just dangling pardons. That's like crazy, man. You can't be doing that. But he did. So yeah, this is gonna be a problem. All right. But he did. So yeah, if you're and the problem with dangling pardons is if you're a witness and you get a signal from your co-conspirator that don't cooperate with them because I'll give you a pardon whatever happens, and then you're not gonna cooperate. You're gonna take the punishment. You're not gonna cooperate, and then hope that the person is gonna be true to their word and give you a pardon and get you out of your deal because you didn't cooperate. You didn't snitch on your co-conspirators, hoping that there isn't enough evidence to indict them anyways. But you just like went down for no good reason. So we shall see. Pick that up. There's more lava. What's this other things it found? It found out that Russia engaged in an extensive attacks on the U.S. election system in 2016. Russian interference in the 2016 election was sweeping and systemic. Major attack avenues included a social media information warfare campaign that favored candidate Trump and the hacking of Clinton campaign-related databases and release of stolen materials through Russian-created entities and WikiLeaks. Russia also targeted databases in many states related to administering elections, gaining access to information for millions of registered voters. The investigation identified numerous links between the Russian government and the Trump campaign, and established that the Trump campaign showed interest in WikiLeaks' releases of documents and welcomed their potential to damage candidate Clinton. So it's like, all right, there's all these links between the Trump campaign and Russia. There's tons of links of between Trump campaign and Russia. Lots of links that they lied about over and over and over again. If it's not a big deal, why you lie about it? Plus we know that Russia was trying to help Trump, right? They made their campaign. They made a social media campaign designed to help Trump and hurt Clinton. That was their goal. Ooh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, no, I just jumped in more lava. Come on, dude. All right. Put some water down, dude. Enough of that nonsense. I did it again. All right. So yeah, what else we got? Now here, let's talk about how there were the nature of these contacts. Okay, what are these contacts between the Russian campaign, or the Trump campaign, and the Russian government? All right, so in 2015 and 2016, Michael Cohen pursued a hotel residence project in Moscow, Trump Towers, Moscow, on behalf of Trump, while Trump was campaigning for president. Then candidate Trump personally signed a letter of intent saying, like, I, Donald Trump, intended to invest a bunch of money in this thing. And that's a legal document. It's binding. That's a business deal. That's why you sign it. You don't sign it for poops. You sign it because it's a legal thing. It's a business deal. That's why it's a big deal. So then senior members of the Trump campaign, including Paul Manafort, Donald Trump Jr., and Jared Kushner, took a June 9th, 2016 meeting with Russian nationals at Trump Tower, New York, after outreach from intermediary informed Trump Jr. that the Russians had derogatory information on Clinton that was part of Russia and its government's support for Mr. Trump. Alright. So beginning in June 2016, a Trump associate forecast to senior Trump campaign officials that WikiLeaks would release information damaging to candidate Clinton. A section of the report that remains heavily redacted suggests that Roger Stone was this associate and that he had significant contacts with the campaign about WikiLeaks. So basically, Roger Stone coordinated with WikiLeaks to time their information dumps to most damage Clinton and protect Trump. So the example of that is when the Access Hollywood tape came out. Like hours after that tape came out, that was super damaging to Trump. Hours after that came out, I think some Clinton document got leaked, or Podesta's emails got leaked. So to take the focus off of Trump and back onto Clinton, negative Clinton. So it was timed. It was all coordinated with Roger Stone. Roger Stone tried to contact Gustafer 2.0. Gustafer 2.0 is the Russian government hacking group, the GRU, the GRU. You are likely talking to a stupid GRU. He talked to a GRU, a Russian hacker, like a hacking group. So Roger Stone of the Trump campaign was working with WikiLeaks and the Russian government via their hacking group to damage Clinton with information warfare. That's the point. That was their goal. Oh no. Oh, look at that. Oh wow, this is big down here. Look at this. Alright, hey. Let me work this out for a bit. I had no idea. Lava for days! Hooray! Even more lava up there. Alright, so yeah. I'm not gonna be hurting for lava. Nice. Okay. So then the Russians and all the Trump dudes met in Trump Tower and like arranged the deal. Let's see what else went on. The report described multiple occasions where Trump associates lied to investigators about Trump associate contacts with Russia. Trump associates George Papadopoulos, Rick Gates, Michael Flynn, and Michael Cohen all admitted that they made false statements to federal investigators or to Congress about their contacts. In addition, Roger Stone faces trial this fall for obstruction of justice, 5 counts of making a false statement, and 1 count of witness tampering. The report contains no evidence that any Trump campaign official reported their contacts with Russia or WikiLeaks to U.S. law enforcement authorities during the campaign or presidential transition, despite public reports on Russian hacking starting in June 2016 and candidate Trump's August 2016 intelligence briefings warning him that Russia was seeking to interfere in the election. So, in this whole report, never, ever did Trump or Trump campaign officials or anybody related there ever say to any other U.S. official, hey guys, I think Russia is trying to get into my group. They never said that. They never did. This whole time. They never said, hey American, this Russian dude is like seriously trying to like get into my group. They're like trying to infiltrate. Like, help a brother out. Help another American out here. No, he never did that. No, he's like, come on, Russians, let's not let the other people know. So, I mean, use your brain. Come on. All right. Let's see. The report raised questions about why Trump associates and then candidate Trump repeatedly asserted Trump had no connections to Russia. Like, they lied about it the whole time. Not only did they not tell Americans that they were hanging out with Russians, but when people asked them if they were hanging out with Russians, they lied. They said no. I mean, the fact that they were able to gaslight so many people into such a crazy idea is amazing. Like it's amazing how many people have been tricked into some alternate crazy reality. I mean, just answer these basic questions. They can't do it. They can't do it. All right. So here, I'm supposed to be mining, and I'm like, yeah, like really? Like, yes. This is the stuff you have to know before we find out what happens tomorrow, because tomorrow's going to be historic. If you at all have the capacity to watch or listen live, I really recommend you do it. Don't watch it on like cable, on like a talking head network. Watch it on C-SPAN, which is like nobody nothing. It's just like straight government boring stuff. And that's what you want. Because yeah, then you're gonna find out that yeah, this has been going on, and Trump has been so slick at hiding it for so long that people just he's a con man. He's really great at it. But he has this whole media network backing him. It's not just Trump, right? He has Fox News backing him, supporting him. And he has this AM talk network, radio network, supporting his propaganda. Because that's what it is. It's Trump propaganda. He's lying through his teeth. And for some reason, a bunch of Americans just eat it up. And I don't know why. Ooh, ha ha ha. Thank you, water. Hold on. Turn down a little bit. All right. So yeah, okay. Here's this next part. All right. Special Counsel Mueller declined to exonerate President Trump and instead detailed multiple episodes in which he engaged in obstructive conduct. The Mueller report states that if the special counsel's office felt they could clear the president of wrongdoing, they would have said so. Instead, the report explicitly states that it does not exonerate the president and explains that the Office of Special Counsel accepted the Department of Justice's policy that a sitting president cannot be indicted. They didn't challenge it. They just said, okay, if that's what you say, fine. The Mueller report details multiple episodes in which there is evidence that the president obstructed justice. The pattern of conduct and the manner in which the president sought to impede investigations, including through one-on-one meetings with senior officials, is damning to the president. 5 episodes of obstructive conduct stand out as being particularly serious. This one. In June 2017, President Trump directed White House counsel Don McGahn to order the firing of the special counsel after press reports that Mueller was investigating the president for obstruction of justice. Months later, Trump asked McGahn to falsely refute press accounts reporting this directive and create a false paper record on this issue, all of which McGahn refused to do. After National Security Advisor Michael Flynn was fired in February 2017 for lying to the FBI investigators about his contacts with Russian Ambassador Kislyak, Trump cleared his office for a one-on-one meeting with then FBI Director James Comey and asked Comey to, quote, let Flynn go. He also asked then National Security Advisor KT McFarland to draft an internal memo saying Trump did not direct Flynn to call Kislyak, which McFarland did not do because she did not know whether that was true. In 2017, the president directed former campaign manager Corey Ludowski to instruct the Attorney General to limit Mueller's investigation, a step the report asserted was intended to prevent further investigative scrutiny of the president's and campaign's conduct. He asked the lawyer to tell his Attorney General to cut it out. All right, in 2017 and 2018, the president asked the Attorney General to, quote, unrecuse himself from the Mueller inquiry, actions from which a reasonable inference could be made that the president believed that an unrecused Attorney General would play a protective role and could shield the president from the ongoing Russia investigation. The report raised questions about whether the president, by and through his private attorneys, floated the possibility of pardons for the purpose of influencing the cooperation of Flynn, Manafort, and an unnamed person with law enforcement. So not only did he have all these Russian contacts, he lied about it, and then he did all this stuff to try and stop people from finding out what happened. He did everything he could to get people to lie. That's all he wanted to do, is he wanted people to lie for him the whole time. And so not only did he have all these Russian contacts, but then he did all this stuff to hide it. So, Congress needs to continue investigating and assessing elements of the Mueller report. The redactions of the Mueller report appeal to conceal the extent to which the Trump campaign had advanced knowledge of the release of hacked emails by WikiLeaks. For instance, redactions concealing content of discussions that the report states occurred between Trump, Cohen, and Manafort in July 2016, shortly after WikiLeaks released hacked emails, the report further notes. Trump told Gates that more releases of damaging information would be coming, but redacts the contextual information around that statement. So in other words, there's parts of the story that we don't know about yet. This holy crap, what? Holy crap. Ah, where'd you come from, dude? Ah, that's funny. Get out of here! Come on, what are you're messing me up, dude. I was all being dramatic, and you had to wreck it. All right, where was I at? I totally don't even remember. All right, here, the next part. A second issue the report does not examine is the fact that the president was involved in conduct that was the subject of a case the special counsel referred to Southern District of New York, which the report notes ultimately led to the conviction of Cohen in the Southern District of New York for campaign finance offenses related to payments he said he made at the direction of the president. In other words, that's the Stormy Daniels stuff. So, while he was running for president, Trump paid off these women so they wouldn't talk and damage his reputation. Because if it came out that he was having sex with porn stars, well, with these women that is not his wife, and paid them to be quiet, if that came out during the campaign, his campaign would be damaged. So he paid money during the campaign and didn't report it. So, like, yeah, so that's like against the law. And he lied about it. All right. The report also redacts in entirety its discussion of 12 of the 14 matters Mueller referred to other law enforcement authorities. So that means Mueller referred 14 other matters to other courts, other agencies, because it was outside the scope of his report. But of those 14, 12 of them we don't know anything about. It's all redacted. We only know 2 of the 14. So that means there's still crimes being investigated relating to Trump that we don't even know anything about. This is not everything. And this right here is already like insane. It's already insane. And we don't even know the half of it. Because 12 of the 14 cases are redacted that have been handed out. My goodness. So you have to keep all this in mind. This is the backdrop of what's going to happen tomorrow. Because tomorrow the author, well, the head guy who's going to act as the quote avatar of the Mueller report is going to be Robert Mueller. And he has been telling everyone, read the effing report. But of course no one, like, Americans aren't going to read the report. Most Americans are way too busy with their lives just trying to like make ends meet, and like are so tired from working that they just don't want to deal with it, right? So it's hard enough. They used to be able to trust their news people to fill them in, but now some of them are like brainwashed or sick or something. I don't know. But so like they don't know. And then Nancy Pelosi, I'm so angry at her. She has been terrible at spreading the knowledge and getting people to know. Yeah, she read the report, like in the whole report into the record, like on C-SPAN, but like no one else watched. I don't know. She could have, I think, worked the subpoena power a lot stronger. Like, it's going super slow right now. And which is what Trump wants. But anyways, all right. So we know a little fraction of what's going on. Just a tiny little fraction of what's going on. Oh, hey, let's put a brick there so I'm not drowning. There we go. Yeah, because we only have a little incomplete picture. We don't even have hardly any of the picture. That's the crazy thing. We don't have hardly any of the picture. So Robert Mueller is going to come in, and really the Democrats, all they're going to say is they're going to ask him to read his report to the... And since everyone's paying attention, people will pay attention to what he said in his report, which is a bunch of what I said right there. And then people are going to be like, oh my gosh. Okay, so the Republicans, they are on Team Putin. They're on Team Russia, right? They want Russian help. They've allied themselves with Russia, and they're not really on board with Americans. So how does this, so what you're going to see tomorrow is that they cannot attack the report itself, the contents of the report, because it has all this evidence. There's all this evidence to support it. So what they'll do instead is that they're going to try to attack Robert Mueller himself. If you can't kill the message, kill the messenger. So if you watch the hearing tomorrow, when you see the Republicans come on board and start asking questions, they're not going to be as concerned about the report so much, because they're more interested in making Robert Mueller look really bad and discrediting the man Robert Mueller, which is silly. Robert Mueller went to Vietnam. Did Trump go to Vietnam? Oh, that's right. He has bone spurs. You can see the bone spurs when he plays golf. So yeah, you got to start questioning. Well, then, What team are you on, Republican? If you're helping this foreign entity attack our elections, whose team are you on, Mitch McConnell? Because all, like, the government's people in the government have been trying to strengthen and harden our electoral system. But every time they try it, Mitch McConnell blocks them and won't bring it up for a vote. So it just sits there. Mitch McConnell is just killing the legislative process. He won't let it happen. Mitch McConnell. Why, Mitch McConnell? Why do you do this? It's a cobble machine. This is kind of neat. Ooh, hey. But yeah, I don't want cobble. I want obsidian. So you got to think, why does Mitch McConnell not want free and fair elections? Oh, that's right, because he's a Confederate. He's opposed to the Constitution. In fact, did you hear the news today? Trump told a bunch of people. Trump told a bunch of people that the Constitution gives him unlimited power as president. Like, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. The most un-American thing I ever heard. The Constitution is a document that's famous because what it does is it says what powers the government does not have. It limits the government. It doesn't make the government all powerful. It proscribes. It gives certain powers to the government and says this is your power and that's it. Like so for Trump to say that it does that it's like, oh, it gives me unlimited power. No, it's the opposite. You're obviously not an American president because you would know that. My God. Like the Constitution limits your power. It doesn't give you unlimited power. Oh man. See, so Trump is thinking like a dictator. Trump wants to be a dictator. And the GOP Congress wants to help him. That's why I think, and then Putin, of course he wants that. Putin wants that to happen because Putin wants democracy to fail. That he wants to delegitimize democracy so he can attack other democracies. Remember, Putin needs all the democracies to break apart so Russia can be the strongest one by default. Russia can't grow bigger than the combined democracies, so what they'll do instead is they'll try to make them non-democratic, just break them to pieces. So don't buy into Putin's strategy. Resist that stuff, that nonsense. For it is indeed nonsense. Oh no, I lost my water. Uh-oh. I have more, right? I thought, yeah, right here. Yay, alright. No, water. Oh, okay. Oh no! There we go. Now you see why it's so awful to mine obsidian. Like, if I could have just gone to the end, but that takes I mean, I have to kill the dragon. And I haven't done that yet. I mean, I haven't even found a stronghold yet. Like, so much work. And I'm just lazy, right? I don't want to, like, walk the long distance it takes to get there. I'd rather build a rail. Even though building a rail takes a lot of work. It's the paradox, get it? But with all this infrastructure, like, once it's done, and I can grow other things off of it. All right. I didn't want. No. There we go. So tomorrow, really early in the morning, watch C-SPAN, watch Robert Mueller, and then watch the way the two sides, the Democrats and Republicans, talk to Robert Mueller. Democrats are gonna ask him about the report, and Republicans are gonna try to hurt his credibility. They don't care about what the report says. Oh, the report says Trump might be a foreign agent. We don't care. We want to know if you're. We want to wreck your credibility. That's the Republicans. So you have to be real careful about them. You got to watch them. I mean, not watch them. You have to ignore them because they're not on your team. If you're an American, Republicans are not on your team. So that's happening tomorrow. It's going to be historic. I'm trying to give you forewarning, a heads up, right? I'm trying to let you know, dude. This is going to be a big day. Like, this is going to be talked about forever tomorrow. If you want to be part of history, you should be watching it. It's going to happen really early in the morning, like 5 in the morning. So you gotta. It's going to be rough, but you can do it if you really want to be part of history. And I think you should. I think it'd be worth it because this is a significant moment in history. I need as many Americans as possible to understand that Trump is a Russian agent. He's a traitor, and that he betrayed us. Look at this nonsense. Was this always here? Look at that. Endless rooms of lava. Right here. So all this talk of Trump repeating over and over and over again, no collusion, no obstruction, what that is a brainwashing technique. It's you repeat a lie often enough and you start to believe it. And you know it works because you can see it in your fellow American who has bought into it. Like, it's a sickness. It's terrible. It's the bane of democracy. An uncritical, an unthinking population. That's the bane of democracy. Oh, crap. Eat so I don't die. How am I doing here? 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, that's not bad. Because you need, I don't know, I need to make as many gates as possible. And it's like 2, that's 1 gate, that's 2 gates. I got 2, I have 2.5 gates. How long have I been going? 40 minutes. Come on, you can keep going. What else can you talk about, Rob? Oh, Ted Cruz. What a jerk. So FBI Director Wray. Did I talk about that? FBI Director Wray. Chris Wray, FBI Director, went before Congress and said that the majority of FBI terrorism arrests, domestic terrorism arrests, were white supremacy groups, fascist group, and that of all the terrorists, domestic terrorist related deaths in 2018 came from right-wing groups. So there's there's a big surge in right-wing violence, is what he's saying. So Ted Cruz listened to Director Ray and said, "Oh, that's interesting. Well, how about this? I want you, Director Ray, I want you to focus FBI resources on investigating the enemies of fascists. So these fascists are killing people, and they're the number one domestic problem in America. I want the FBI to use its resources to investigate the enemies of these people, the anti-fascists." This really happened. Ted Cruz really said this. And Christopher Wray is like, well, you can't, Antifa is not a terrorist, it's not a group, it's an ideology. So you can't investigate an ideology. And Ted Cruz didn't understand that. He just thought that the opposite of fascists, that the problem isn't that the fascists are killing people, but the problem is that the enemies of fascists that haven't killed anyone, but that they're there. So that thinking makes me wonder, is Ted Cruz a fascist? And the answer is yes. Ted Cruz is a fascist. But that's the GOP, right? Everyone, just about everyone in the GOP is a fascist. That's the fascist party. I mean, they call it the white people party, white people party, but it's a fascist party. It's ethno-fascism, Christian ethno-fascism. It's not real Christian, but they use it to justify their racism. So that's what they do. So yeah. So that's what's going on, America. You have to understand what's going on. Is that we have this ethno-fascist group, white supremacy group, that's patriarchy, that's hetero, that's or cis, whatever. That's like Christian dominionism, apocalyptic, really. Like really, seriously apocalyptic. And yeah, they're trying to take over the country. And they're inherently anti-democratic. Inherently anti-democratic. And we have to defeat them. But you have to be aware of what's going on to defeat them. Because just like the last time, there's going to be a tidal wave of propaganda meant to confuse you. So, but if you see it, if you witness it firsthand, it's a lot harder for the propaganda to work on you. But you have to watch it firsthand. You have to see it firsthand. Not from a talking head, but firsthand with no other people, like no other one interpreting for you. You have to interpret it for yourself. Because then the talking heads won't work nearly as well. Or at all. Because you've seen it for yourself. I mean, you just got to understand the scope of this thing is so big that, I mean, there's a reason why these Republicans are going all out to cover this up, because they're implicated. If this loses, if Trump loses, and if this coup is discovered, then all the Republicans know they lose power forever. They can never come back. This is like all or nothing for them. And even if they because demographics is destiny. Like there's just not enough racist white people. Not just any white people. It has to be racist white people. There's just not enough of them to hold power in a democracy. So you have to get rid of democracy. And if you can't get rid of democracy, then you're not gonna ever have power again. Maybe regionally, but not in the federal government. And then even your regions will be eroded over time through progress. You cannot oppress people forever. Stone. Ooh, nice. Stone generator. Oh, okay. So it's a certain mixture of lava and water. If it makes cobblestone, obsidian, or stone. I guess, I don't know. No, that one's just cobblestone. Yeah. Anyways, alright, here. Pick that up. Oh, I still need it. Okay, well. Ow. Not the most exciting of Minecraft. I'm mining obsidian. But we're all preparing. It's all for tomorrow, right? Tomorrow we witness history. Because like this is the American Democratic Republic on the line. From the forces, defending it from the forces that would do it in, and to take away democracy and the freedom of the people, and keep everything for themselves, all the power. It would rob you of your democracy. The people must be vigilant. A free press is what allows that to happen. Because I wouldn't know half my stuff I wouldn't know anything if it wasn't for the press, for media. So thank you, reporters, for doing your thing. Like a cascade of lava death. I don't know. I gotta maybe leave that for a little bit later. Let's work on this one over here. Go back to easy mode. Where's it at? Where's my easy mode at? Oh, the stairs. Oh, that's my stairs for my this is for my what's it called? Skeleton grinder. Jeez. Yeah, I wrecked my stairs, but that's alright. One day I hope this turns into gold. Alright, that's the point. Turn it to gold. Be you an alchemist? Nay. I Minecraft. I mean, I could be an alchemist. I mean, if you look at Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time series, I mean, that's basically alchemy. Like, different kind of alchemy, but like kind of using different elements to like do stuff. So yeah. Alright, here, that's too high. I need to take you down a notch. What else went down that was hilariously bad? There's gotta be good stuff in the world. There's gotta be good stuff somewhere, come on. They're killing me. And there is. I'm playing Minecraft. I like this game. I mean, it's kind of, sometimes it can be lame, like like mining obsidian, and like the only thing I'm missing is a haste 2 beacon, and then it would be great, but I have to kill the wither, and that's gonna be like another adventure. But yeah, who knew it would take so much work? I mean, everyone knew. Everyone who played Minecraft knew, but but yeah, but it's important, right? Because the benefits are gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. Right. All those rails that you're gonna make, all those powered rails, so tasty. Tasty powered rails. Mmm. Forever. And with tasty powered rails forever, you could go and make rails anywhere you want. You can make your overworld rails. You don't have to worry about the distance. You can enjoy the scenery. Really? Alright. Okay. Let's work on that one. Yippee! More lava! Creepy music. Gravel! Mike Gravel! I hear Mike Gravel made it to the next deal in the next debate. He's gonna be in the debate. I'm like, why is Mike Gravel gonna be in the debate? He's like a senator for back in the day. Like, I don't get it. I think he's even too old to be eligible even. Why Mike Gravel? I don't know. I don't need iron. But why male supermodels? Oh hey, I guess there was more? Nice. No, I forgot. Okay. There we go, watch this. Ha. So yeah, okay, so I'm like, where are the protests? Look at Michael, look at Puerto Rico. They're like marching in the streets. There's like tons and tons and tons of people. Like, where's everyone else? Like, I'm at the Saturday market, but I'm like the only one. Maybe I'm in the wrong place, I don't know. But I don't have friends. I haven't made a movement. I haven't built anything. So I don't know, maybe it's a fail on my part, I don't know. But like, it's kind of hard for me, right? I'm like doing stuff, I don't know. It's not my deal, I guess. yeah, where is everybody? Where is everything? I mean, I went to that Lights for Liberty thing. That was kind of nice, but that was one protest. Like, why aren't there like weekly protests, ongoing protests, never-ending protests? Like, this guy is Trump and the GOP are awful. They're attacking our democratic foundations. I mean, they're ridiculous. What, like, have we just gotten soft? I don't know. Like, what's wrong with us? What's wrong with us? It's like a lava cascade. Wee. Yes. So I don't know. I just gotta be mindless and mine obsidian. And yeah, one day I'll have a gold farm. And tomorrow is gonna be a great historic day that everyone will watch at 5 in the morning. Oh my god. And then that way I can participate with everyone else as we talk about it on the internet. Because who else is crazy enough to wake up at 5 in the morning to watch a government hearing? I am. I don't think very many people on the West Coast are going to be up for it though. I think by design. So it might be underwhelming. But if you can affirm that the Republicans are traitors because they will attack Robert Mueller and ignore the contents of the report itself. They're like, oh, the nation's under attack? Well, the person investigating this attack is a bad person. Really? Oh, okay, Republicans. That's the narrative you want to go with? Best of luck to you. Obsidian. So wait, hold on. What do I got here? How many gates do I want? Like 14? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh god, 14 gates? Come on, let's make do with 9. 1. Yeah, okay, make do with 9, guy. You can. So I don't know, that report, the one I read off to you, that one was from the American Constitution Society. Key findings from the Mueller report, American Constitution Society. Look that up. It's like 4 pages. Print it out and bring it with you the next time you go to a family function. And when you have that dumb. That stupid brainwashed family member and you see that person, you whip out your piece of paper and just start rattling off those points. There's nothing they can do in the face of the truth. We got to win this battle because if we can't win this battle, then we can't win climate change. If we can win this one, we can win climate change, because we can unlock our full power. We haven't unlocked our full potential yet because we've been basically in an apartheid regime. So, but once we overcome our apartheid, then we can achieve full power, and we can begin to address climate change, which is the serious threat, the real threat. What else do I got going on here? So yeah, check my Twitter. What's on my Twitter? What did I talk about? I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. Humans, if you watch the movie The Matrix and you watch it to like the end, the all three series, and there's a question at the end about like there's a machine that the fusion power generators that keeps the Zion the human city. It keeps the human city alive. And the elder is like, well, what makes us different from this machine? Like, why? Like, what's the difference? We need this machine to live. If we didn't have this machine, we'd die. What makes us different than the machines over there when we're plugged in? And Neo's like, well, we control this machine. If we wanted to, we can turn it off. and the elder is like, oh, really? So it's about control. Like, if we wanted to, we could turn it off, even though it would kill us. So, where was I going with that? See, I can't mine. If I start mining, I forget. So okay. So we built this great productive machine that makes awesome stuff, that can produce lots and lots of stuff and makes a lot of profit, for someone. But the problem is that it's taken away our humanity. Like, we've given up so much of our humanity for it to be more and more efficient, for a more efficient machine, to the point that, well, what's the point? Do we exist only to make a more efficient market? Or is the market supposed to serve the humans and make better human lives? And if the market's supposed to serve the humans, why has the market reallocated a bunch of money to just a few guys and left the rest of us starving? That's awful. To me, that's a failure of the market, if the market's supposed to regulate it. In fact, what I see happening is that humans are becoming cogs to serve the market, that the forces are more important than the humans, and that the humans have to suffer for the market to flourish. Like, that's backwards thinking. That's like insane. Like, how did we get here to think like that? So that's an excellent point. Okay. Yeah, we gotta be focused more on other humans. Like, make sure that the machine doesn't overwhelm us and take control of us. And that the market serves the people, not that the people are serving the market. Alright, I'm just kind of blabbering. I've got a lot. You know what? I think I'm going to call this for now. Not too bad, not too shabby. If I need redstone, I know where to find it. And yeah, I think that'll be it for now. Tomorrow night, I'm gonna do another pirate broadcast with a co-host, a guest host, and that will be fun. And we're gonna discuss the Mueller report tomorrow in the evening. So if you wanna tune in for more Minecraft and cool stuff, yeah, check it out. All right, America, thanks for watching me mine obsidian. And I hope you've done your homework. All right, America. Peace. PoGokeRo out.